we go! Ferguson in motion, pressure on Prescott, gets rid of it, Lamb. Oh, one-hander! C.D. Lamb! Cowboys break press indeed. Over September. Got space. Devontae Griffin now across the 45. Like this one. Stafford shot. There it is. That pass rush in his mind good portion.
What up, Cowboy Nation? It's your boy Big D over here at Big D Media, talking all things Dallas Cowboys and other NFL news. Real quick before I get started, like, comment, subscribe, share the video, hit the notification bell so you'll know anytime I'm dropping content on the channel. Now today is Tuesday. Last night ended Week 15. The Philadelphia Eagles traveled to Seattle to take on the Seattle Seahawks. And as I thought, the Seattle Seahawks beat the Eagles. I've been saying it for a couple of weeks now. Quit just giving yourself that win in Seattle. I told this to several Philly fans. I said this in my video. You have to play the game first. You have to actually go out and do what you're going to say. And y'all say a lot. But like I say, Seattle got them 20-17. Drew Lock led a 92-yard drive down 17-13. Led a 92-yard drive to take the go-ahead score with 28 seconds left. Another bad game for Jalen Hurts. Right at 50% completion rate, 170-something yards, 0 touchdowns, 2 interceptions, and a 40-something rating. Great numbers for an MVP candidate. Oh, man. I don't know when y'all going to figure out this dude can't play quarterback. I like Jalen Hurts. I think he is a good story. Jalen Hurts is not an elite quarterback. Jalen Hurts is barely an average quarterback. Jalen Hurts has gotten all his hay off running the ball. Running the ball. But when y'all need him to sit in the pocket, see, he don't work the pocket. He runs. Certain quarterbacks reset, work the pocket, move their feet. Jalen Hurts don't do that. First, Nick Bosa told you, he not looking down the field. He looking at the rush. He can't see the field. Because if he can, boy, y'all offense is trash. But I do recall the first interception that he threw deep down the field. Devontae Smith was dragging across the field, wide open. So it's no hate on Jalen Hurts. The man just don't see the field well. Nick Saban tried to tell us. But like I said, I knew that Philly was not going to beat Seattle. I've been saying for weeks that Philly is not a good team. Everybody kept heckling me at work, but they got 10 wins. I think you just mad. I think you just mad because you account. No. I played football for a long time, semi-pro, almost 20 years. I can tell when a team not playing good football. Whether you think my semi-pro opinion matter or not, you can ask the people I played with if I know how to play football, boy. And I've been knowing for a long time that Philadelphia is not what their record says they are. But they don't want the division. They trying to give it to us. But I can't say that we want it either. Because what we put out on the field Sunday evening was horrible. Was horrible. The effort, the tackling, the scheme, the plan. Nobody showed up to Buffalo. Nobody showed up to Buffalo. It ain't no need to go over no numbers. The only numbers that you should be worried about is 49 runs for 269 yards. That should tell you the whole story. That should tell you why Dallas only scored 10 points. Because when you're running the ball, when the opposing team is running down your throat, you don't get a chance to get into a rhythm. You don't get a chance to go out and find what worked. We never got into a rhythm. They ran the ball down our throat. They actually took the game out of Josh Allen's hands. See, he's smiling and kikiing. But this new coordinator knows if we want to win, we need to take the ball out of Josh's hands. And that's exactly what he's been doing the past few weeks. Elite quarterbacks. I'm getting so tired of that word elite. Elite. Nobody can be elite without a good team around them. Patrick Mahomes can't be elite without receivers to catch the ball. Justin Herbert can't be elite with a horrible coach, a horrible team around him, and now a bad offensive coordinator. Josh Allen can't be elite if he turned the ball over more than anybody in the NFL. That don't sound elite to me. We know what the attributes that Josh has. Everybody got good attributes. Jalen got good attributes. He can throw, he can run. But how do it translate to the field? Attributes don't win you games. Attributes only fill the position. You have to play the position. Yes, we can look at you and say you 6'5", 240, rocket for an arm. But if you keep throwing it to the other team, how elite are you? If we can't trust you with the ball. I'm tired of the word elite. Quit trying to categorize an individual in a team sport. Yes, Patrick Mahomes is all world. But what happened in the Super Bowl when he didn't have his O-line? He wasn't elite. So it's a lot more than just the name of the person that makes you elite. It's the scheme, it's the team around you that makes you an elite player. Because in football, you can't be elite without a good team around you. You can be an elite linebacker all you want to. But if your D linemen don't get off the ball and cause penetrations and they in your lap the whole game, you won't be elite. And you will be blocked the entire game. So miss me with the elite. Miss me with that. Can he play football or not? Because attributes don't make you elite. Winning football games do. And winning them smartly. That's what make you an elite quarterback. And right now I have to say Brock Purdy more elite than any of your elite quarterbacks that you want to name. Because the fact that he's so consistent. And I done hated on the man for a year straight. But at some point, you got to just come out and say Brock Purdy is a damn good quarterback. No matter who's around him. That's why he's elite. Because he got elite players around him. That's what make you elite as a football player. An elite team. Somebody to block for you. Somebody to catch for you. If you're throwing the ball. Somebody to catch the ball. Or somebody to throw you the ball. If you're an elite receiver. If you're supposed to be an elite receiver. But if you don't have a quarterback. We all know Devontae Adams is elite all world. What does stats look like? Do they look like elite stats? Can you tell me why? Because he's lacking in the most important part of being an elite receiver, which is what? Not route running, not speed, not size, not hands, a quarterback. So miss me with the elite. Josh Allen did nothing yesterday to be elite. I believe if the game was in Josh Allen's hands, we'd have beat him because they couldn't pass block us for anything. And they knew that. That's why they came out with the plan to use their size and push us around. A lot of people don't know this. Buffalo Bills have the largest offensive line in the NFL. The smallest person is our former left guard, Connor McGovern, at 6'5", 318. He is the smallest person on that O-line. We lost the biggest person on our D-line last week with Hank. We missed 13 tackles. Look, that ain't got nothing to do with getting pushed around. That ain't got nothing to do with anything but want to. You gotta want to stop the run. That ain't nothing a coach can teach you. That ain't nothing anybody can teach you is will. Wanting to get the job done. And nobody looked like they wanted to hit James Cook. I was waiting on somebody to come. Man, I can't. I tell you what, I couldn't have been a part of the game. I tell you that. Penalty or not, James Cook gonna learn. We not finna do this all day. You have to find something else to do. They'd have to find something else to do. You're not fixing. Look, it's bad enough when you get passed all over and your secondary trash like Philly. But when a man move you against your will over and over again and you're actually trying, oh man, boy, you feel this big. You feel this big. I'm trying not to let you move me and you pushing me around like a little girl. Our defense really looked small. We played small the other night. And we needed redemption in the worst way in Miami. Because guess what? This is another good team. This is another team that can run the football. Every game we done lost is to a team that can run the football. Arizona, San Francisco, Philly, and now Buffalo. Is this how we gonna lose this year? Are we gonna lose because we can't stop the run? Because we don't want to go tackle nobody? And I'm sorry, man. It's time for J-Ron Curse has had a good run. It's time for that boy to get off our defense. I don't know if he injured. He looks super slow. And I know he been dealing with the toe thing this year, but J-Ron Curse has not been good this year. I'm sorry. A lot of his deficiencies are being hidden because of the people around him, making him look just a little better than what he is. Missing Malik Hooker was big because I think J-Ron could have helped us more in the box. But I'm so sick and tired of seeing our linebackers not shoot the gap and go try to stop the running. Y'all wait to be blocked. I don't understand it, but we gonna have to figure, and Dan Quinn gonna have to figure it out too. He gonna have to figure out, because we just can't, this is a copycat league now. Now I will say, Buffalo got that huge offensive line, and I'm not gonna do my boys like that. You're not just gonna everybody just ain't gonna push us around. But I think everybody can agree, we thought Buffalo would be their record. We know how good Buffalo is. And I don't think Every Cowboy fan that looked at our schedule this year and seen that game on there thought we was going to win. Because I sure didn't. I thought we could win. But going to Buffalo in December, and hey, them cold weather teams, the later they get in the year, the better they get. That's why he got them big old linemen, them big burly boys with some weight on them so they can deal with that cold weather. I'll tell you what, any team that got to, if Buffalo make the playoffs, any team that got to play Buffalo, boy, they are in trouble because they have discovered James Cook. Why it took a whole nother coordinator to say, hey, we got this cat from Georgia and he pretty good. Let's try to use him. See, everybody praising Josh Allen. They took the ball out of Josh Allen's hand so they can win some football games. Now, our QB, nobody was open for him. I know I seen a lot of Cowboy fans. And Dak. Nah, it wasn't Dak's fault. It was the team's fault. It was a team effort. It was a team. That loss was a team effort. Then we lose Zach. That was big. But I'll tell you what. I'm not saying Zach wasn't really hurt. But sometimes I just don't see that toughness out of our football team. Sometimes I just don't see that grit out of our football team sometimes. I've had a thigh contusion. Never kept me from playing a football game. That's what Zach Martin had. There's nothing structurally wrong with his knee. He got kneed in the thigh. I've been there. It hurts, but you can still play football, especially if you're a lineman. You don't win Super Bowls by sitting down from thigh bruises. Yes, they hurt. But do you want a Super Bowl? Do you want a Super Bowl, Zach Martin? Do you want to show your team? Because if I didn't like how you come out the locker room strutting with your jacket on, you all warm. I didn't like that. Because me personally, I'm at least go back out there and see if I can play. Yes, it's going to hurt. Yeah, it's going to hurt. You just got kneed in the thigh. If there was nothing structurally wrong with my knee, I'd have got me an icy hot patch or something, some pain reliever, and said, let's go. Everybody ain't built like that, though. And Zach getting older. He's getting older. I understand that. That should be the main reason why he had his ass out there. Because you didn't went this long and then put in this much work. Do you want a Super Bowl? You are right there. But do you want it? You can say I'm being overcritical. I watched Emmitt Smith play running back, and his shoulder was pretty much broke. So don't tell me what you can't do from a thigh bruise. I'm sorry, man. I did not like the fact that Zach Martin didn't at least come back out and try. We are trying to go to the Super Bowl, man. Ain't got time to be hurt. If you injured, cool. We ain't got time to be hurt. Throw some ice, throw some dirt on it. Get your ass back on the field. He was walking around, y'all. No, he might not be able to run as fast as he be. Can we see? Because you're trying to get a little treatment. I should be back out there that next week. Hell, you could have been back out there this week. It's a contusion, a bruise. I've had one before. It don't keep you from playing football, man. It hurts. Football hurt. That's the toughness they saying we lacking. That's why they call us soft. You just got pushed around the field for almost 300 yards rushing. Us as Cowboy fans, we need a response, fam. Because us as fans thought we was past this. We thought we was past getting blown out. We know we can still lose. But we tired of this lopsided shit out of nowhere. We want to see y'all succeed, man. We tired of arguing at work and at school, and we tired of arguing with people about what happened to y'all. Hell, we can't argue about this one. We don't know what happened. But the past almost month and a half, y'all actually been a good football team. Y'all actually had people talking good about you on TV. Whether they meant it or not, they had to. Am I saying y'all was feeling yourself or something? No, you just got to keep ramping it up. You got to keep stepping it up. Like they keep moving the goalposts for y'all. Keep stepping it up. Keep checking them boxes. We believe in y'all, man. Do you believe in yourself? Because it didn't look like it Sunday evening. You look like you got punched in the mouth and said, get him, I'm through. We ain't punched back to the two best teams we done played all year. Buffalo and the 49ers. Philly ain't on my list. We tired of being embarrassed by the way y'all perform in these big games. And this certain group of men, I understand it haven't happened too often to y'all, but it's happened to Cowboy fans far too long. All the way back to Tony Romo's winning in against Philly and we lost 44-6. So we've been going through this a lot longer than some of you babies been alive on this team. So don't think we just frustrated from this one game. This one big game. You had another big game back in October you didn't show up for. The biggest game. Now I understand it was week 5. Y'all was still settling into a new system. But we passed that now. We need a response this week against Miami. And a big response. Because what y'all put out there for us the other night is unacceptable, man. And that wasn't Dallas Cowboy football. Wasn't no hitting going on. I don't care if you get flagged. Look what they was doing to your QB. They was trying to hurt Dak. See, I believe that commercial, whether some people he-hen and ha-ha, that commercial gonna come back and haunt Dak. I think that's what was happening the other night. I think the Bills took a little offense to you putting a stick on the bottom of a bucket that you supposed to be, doing your thing in. Yes, the cause was good. But you let these people who don't have to go out on the field and play against these teams give you an idea about disrespecting them teams that they don't have to face. See, they ain't got to go out there and play against Buffalo defense. They ain't got to go out there and play against Miami defense. Dak do. And I knew teams wasn't going to really like the teams that he put on them buckets or the teams we play down the stretch. And I didn't think they was going to like that too much. Because me personally, if I played for the Bills, the Lions, any of them, I'll be ready to see Mr. Dak Prescott myself. We're going to see who you go excrement on, fam. We going to see. So that's what was happening. I ain't never seen nobody go after Dak like they was going after Dak the other night. Everybody usually got respect for Dak. I didn't see him catch fly at him. But most quarterbacks you respect, you really don't come at them like that. Them boys was trying to hurt Dak, if you ask me. They did it every time. Even after he threw the ball, dude picked him up, slammed him. They wanted to send Dak Prescott a message. I didn't play ball. I seen that. They was trying to give Dak the business the other night. Because after the first flag, why would he do it again? And then helmet to helmet. They were trying to knock Dak Prescott out of this game, man. If you don't believe me, just go watch it. Because after that first one, after he get a 15-yard penalty, that usually don't happen again. Dude went at Dak helmet to helmet, man. Nobody came to his aid that time, though. I'd have got kicked out of that game if they'd have hit my quarterback like that. That's the toughness they say we don't have. Yeah, Zach came over there, bumped dude and everything. We got flagged for it, which is another thing. We see that happen almost every Sunday, fam. But when I see people or teams or players go after another player quarterback and the linemen jump in, I rarely see the linemen get flagged. Comment and tell me if I'm lying. See, sometimes when the Dallas Cowboys try to match physicality, they hold it against us sometimes. It's like sometimes we can't match what the other team doing. It's exactly what happened in San Francisco. Dude body slammed Tony out of bounds. We fired McCaffrey. They flag us. So, what we need to do is come out and respond, though, and show that we are a tough team. But most of all, we need to tackle. I said that in my preview video. If we don't tackle, we gonna get killed. And we did. Now, you can say that's a general statement for any football game. This particular football game, I was already thinking about James Cook in the passing game, getting out in open field. And I was already thinking about Josh Allen scrambling around. And if you don't tackle him, man, you are going to have a long day. And that's exactly what it was for our Dallas Cowboys. We didn't come out and play well. 31-10, man. 31-10. The two best teams you faced, the two best teams that could really tell us where you sit and where you stand, you lost 73-20. That don't make me real optimistic about my football team in January. Now, just like the wins, that don't determine what we're going to do in the playoffs. So I'm going to keep the same energy on the losses. Don't determine what we're going to do in the playoffs. But tackling, it will. Not setting the edge, it will. That's where they attacked you. Off the edge all day Sunday. That's where Arizona attacked you. Off the edge. What are we going to do about it, Cowboy? Y'all going to respond? Y'all going to go to Miami and show us fans that last week maybe y'all was sick. Or maybe the weather was just a little too much to overcome. Or maybe we did go in with a game plan for the rain. and the weather tricked us. And we did the best we could and made the adjustments that we could, but we came in with the wrong game plan. Maybe that's what it was. Because we sure don't want it to be that you just went to Buffalo and got your ass whooped. Because that's what happened. I know y'all know that. I'm just a little in my feelings about this because I thought our team was past this point. We going into December, man. I mean, we going into January. We in December. We in December football where it count. You 2-1 right now. That's great. Let's finish it out, man. Let's go up here to Miami. Deal with the speed the best we can. Let's make sure we tackle. Now, one thing we don't have to game plan for is Tua scrambling. Trying to come up with a game plan for the Buffalo Bills right now with the emergence of James Cook, I'm glad we don't have to deal with it anymore. Because that's going to be hard for the AFC to deal with. Because if you stop the run, now you got to deal with that cannon back there. But I want to see what our team do this week. I want to see how we respond to this. Last time we took a butt whooping, we responded very well. Last time we lost, we responded well. Been 5 weeks since we lost. So we've done what we need to do to put ourselves in position. Let's finish the job now, Cowboys. Don't y'all get tired of not finishing? Don't y'all get tired of this? Let's just go finish it. Let's go finish the job, man. Starting with Miami. Later on in the week, I'll get into the preview of Miami Dolphins versus the Dallas Cowboys. I'm sorry, y'all. I ain't had no numbers for y'all today. I just been really in my feelings about this game. I couldn't even make a video yesterday. I was just disgusted with our team and the effort that they put out. That's all. I was just disgusted. I did not want to make a video. I didn't, man. I couldn't believe we lost like that. I really couldn't. I was cool with a loss. I really was. We've been on the road for almost 2 months. Like, I'm cool if we drop one. But I don't want to drop it like that. I don't want to lose like that no more. And if we're not careful, it can happen again this week. But we'll get into that later on this week. If you're liking the videos, man, please share the videos. If you like the content, share the videos. Help me get this content out. I really love doing this YouTube thing, man. Like, I'm still trying to perfect the look. I didn't move the screen. I didn't move the green screen. Everything looking bad now. So I'm doing the best I can trying to get this thing rolling, man. But please share the videos. Subscribe. I appreciate y'all watching. I hope everybody enjoys their Tuesday. And as always, go Cowboys.